Hey guys, and welcome to episode 31 of my Ymir multiplayer series. So guys, classic 24 hours, but some stuff has happened. I know I feel like I'm saying this quite a lot. Is it so weird? Every single time I end the episode, I go, I don't think much is going to happen in the next 24 hours. And every time Ymir surprises me. So, one that wasn't too much of a surprise, still felt like a surprise. Coinage. So, Coinage. I managed to get enough silver from Bing Bong. I smelted into silver bars in Castle. Remember, we needed 10 silver and 20 copper bars. Obviously, 20 copper bars we got like weeks ago, but the silver we was slowly building up. But now I've even got 7 silver bars on top of what I had. So silver bars, 0.45 wealth. So just a simple stock. If we had 80 silver bars, which is 1 capacity in our warehouse. Remember, the warehouses can have 8 different capacities. So you could have 8 different resources of 80 in a warehouse, or just 1 of 640. So we got 80 silver, that would be, that'd be about 38 wealth, which is a lot for one of the slots in the warehouse. But we're getting some silver. And actually, what's brilliant, guys, what's absolutely brilliant, because of that mining shaft, we get 2.9 silver ore, but our smelter here only actually uses 2.1 at max production. So we're actually making more silver ore than we use. But, another new thing, Bloomery. So this was one that was given to me by a player, and Bloomery is just a level 3 foundry, which for us is amazing. We've got so many foundries. We have, I think, 12 in Castell, and then we have about 5 in Rocktown. So I don't know what the upgrade is. I don't know if it's 30% efficiency, 50%, double. I never know, because every single building is different. So the level 3 could halve the amount of jobs we need. Either way, really, really useful. And actually, we've got a 100% chance of passing it, so if I haste it, we'll 100% get it. We get 26.1 research points for Abel, which is just huge. So yeah, we're gonna spend 200 or under 200 coins, about 150 research points. I mean, to get this haste, bosh, done. Bloomery's unlocked. You may have also noticed knowledge capacity is now 3,000. Well, your boy unlocked the level 2 library, so that is giving us another 3. Well, actually, no, sorry, it's giving us I think like 1,400 or 2,000 more capacity from the library. So it's a massive upgrade. And look at all these stuff. So I've got arithmetics. I've got academia, elephant riding, and coinage. But academia unlocks the level 4, which I've never seen the boon before, ever in Ymir. It has 10 workers, all called philosophers. But this is a new thing, because I definitely haven't seen these. What I've been listening throughout the game, and we've got one here, and I'm actually researching it, because it's 80 coins, which is a lot. Guys, when I'm running 800 coins with that 80 coins already taken off, like, I'd rather give it a try. So these innovations, and I've seen some. We've had the construction. Where is it? Construction innovation here, which is using architects. We haven't even got any architects, so I haven't done that. And we've had farming or agricultural innovation for ages. And as the game goes on, the required work goes up and up and up, and the difficulty goes up and up and up. I think it's actually always at 100 difficulty, my bad. But the required work does always go up. It scales basically how intelligent your people are. But it says potentially receive a new idea. This is a new feature in Ymir, or at least when I say new. I haven't seen it before. It's obviously come out in the last year or two since my last series. But now we've got academia. Look. Astrology. Military. Metallurgic. Societal. Scientific. We've got about, what was this, 5 or 6 economic as well up here. So we've got all these different ideas. A lot of them use philosophers, as you can see, but the military uses blacksmith, metallurgists use metallurgists. This use philosophers as well. So that philosophers building is very, very interesting, because it has 10 philosophers. Because we've got paid work, obviously that means that then the philosophers get their money paid. But that whole building then just gives you the opportunity to potentially receive new ideas. And again, that's the key word, potentially. I really have no idea how it works. You might finish it and it goes, haha, what a waste of your time, we're not going to leave you anything. Or you might get a new tech and be the first on the server to get that new tech. So it's definitely, when you're just rolling in the cash. Remember, what I keep saying is, I think I've said it once, but it's in Ymir. You can have 1 million coins, but if there's nothing on the market and nothing to spend your coins on, they're literally useless. So, thankfully, there usually is stuff on the market. Like if we look at shovels, 37. If I had 1 million coins, I could buy 29 of the free traders, and then 5 of these 37s. Actually, I'm going to buy 5 of 37. And I'm just going to do it in this just new little hamlet here. Let's just pretend I'm not doing that. I'll talk about that in a second. So let's buy some new shovels. We'll need them. Already got 60, but hey. So I've got 14k coins. Ah, beautiful, beautiful stuff. So what I was saying, money is basically useless if there's no one to accept your coins. In real life, there's 8 billion people on the planet. There's bound to be someone who'll accept your money. But even then, there's been times in history, I think it was Zimbabwe, where there was just so much inflation that like $1 billion Zimbabwe dollars was worth like a loaf of bread or something stupid like that. So the same happens in Ymir, and honestly, you see it. Inflation is huge in Ymir. You see it with certain things, like people are just able to spend so much coins like willy-nilly. Like it's been solved, so it's obviously spent them, but some guy was asking for 300 bricks for 11 coins each. That's 3,300 coins. He's just blowing on bricks. Which, yes, bricks are very, very useful because you need them for the level 3 houses. But it's like, wow, what a load of money just throwing down on the bricks. Or people will spend, again, very, very rich players. Cario, very, very rich. But he'll say, oh, I want 300 wood planks for 10 coins each. What? That's, again, 3,000 coins just thrown away like that because they just want it quick, snappy, snappy, snappy. But people are obviously lower down on the food chain who don't have as much money will happily take that. But it does show the levels of inflation, which I always find, again, very fascinating, I admit. But that's enough. This is me blabbing on, talking to the more juicy stuff. So, Coinage. Coinage unlocks the level 4 merchants, which I didn't know, actually. Out now. And obviously unlocks the policy, which I've enabled. So, Coinage. Basically, as we can see here, it's almost identical to currency. It just gives you further forced labour tolerance, that's bad. Worse, leader tolerance, that's bad. Gives you an expansion point though, brilliant. -10 population conflict, 5 territory administration, plus 10% of building efficiency, and the -10% waste. So because of that, my waste is now 0%, because none of my countrysides now produce waste thanks to that extra 10% loss of the waste. And it's helped in my cities. Some waste gone all the way to 0. And the efficiency, we're just raking it in. Look at our score as well, guys. 9,200 score it's going up to. I want to say I am the 3rd biggest player on the server. I checked that by going into the little text messages, because if you look here, I'm trading with basically every single person on the server, because I messaged in the global chat, hey, trade me. Every single person I see pop up here, I click and I make sure I'm trading with them, just so I get the maximum sales. So I know I'm trading with basically every single person on the server. Because of that, I can see everybody's score, and I've double checked. So the 2 Carios, or Chieftain Macarios players, they're the best on the server by far. 10,700. Oh, that's the wrong one. If you scroll down to the other one, 1,500. But to be honest, we're actually not too far behind them. We're only 1,500 behind them now. Before, I was like 3,000, 4,000 behind them. Look at everyone else. 2,000, 5,000, 2,000, 4,000. Get through some of these people. 4,000, 4,000, 7,000. I had a look. I'm not going to go through every single one because I have had a look. You can see even some of the biggest players, 8,000. So I'm actually the 3rd biggest player on the server, which is just absolutely brilliant. But I have to say, we are making very, very good progress on the server. You may have noticed, New Hope. I've cleared the rebels with this little army here of 5 men. I cleared the rebels / barbarians that were here, and I've set it up. The reason I set it up here is because when I hit Rocktown as the capital, it's going to be directly next to it, which means it takes the lowest administration penalty of just 10%. And then I can get my other city, as I said, up here. So I set this up about 5 or 6 hours ago. We've got 5 oligarchs, 3 builders, and then just traders. So all I'm literally doing with it right now is just selling goods that I produce. So leather clothes, chickpeas, lettuce, and meat. And actually, demand has gone up for these products, so I will fulfill that demand because I want to get it growing at max rate. So if I just up these, and then, actually, you know what I'll do is I'll up them for 3, because I'm going to be producing such a big surplus of all of these. So that when this place is growing, if you go to 3, I know that I'm then... Oh, why is the trade order being deleted? Oh, I know one in the first place. God, I'm a fool. Right. So, what I've been doing as well... Oh, I haven't actually ordered for meat. Okay, but what I've been doing here... Actually, no, same thingy, but leather clothes... Made sure to trade in an internal order only. Because what I was finding is I was buying quite a lot of goods from other people selling leather clothes. Well, actually, no, these are fine, but this one here. And I've decided that because I've got so much trading capacity, this market capacity, in my other cities, I'll actually just set up internal orders only for all my countrysides. So in every single countryside, I went in and changed it so it only buys in internal orders, and I've never done it for here. I could do it for meat as well, actually. I think I will. I'll do that now. So recurring order, internal order, stocks inferior to, let's see, 80, buy in 10 at 1.8 because it's internal order. Actually, no. Yeah, 1.8. Look at this. We've actually bought in 100 bricks at 11.5 coins. So there's me saying about how people have wasted all their money. I did actually spend 11.5 coins on 100 bricks just because I needed to. So yeah, I'm probably been a little bit hypocritical there. But what I've done is actually build the level 2 large houses instead of the level 3 houses. I don't have any bricks, obviously, when I did this. But also, we're running out of planks. Planks are in high demand at the moment. Yeah, they are very high demand, and wood is in very high demand. So I can't really make the planks myself yet. Look at this. So level 2 large houses are slightly worse. Remember, the jump from a house to a house is huge. The jump from a large house to a house of the same, not the same quality, sorry, but one's higher than the other, it's not actually that big. You can see it's only 3 life quality and 3 health. And assuming I'm going to need like 300 houses anyway, having the first 50 is level 2 large houses instead of level 3 houses is absolutely fine. But it uses half the planks, which saves me planks, and it uses mud bricks instead, which we had 500 mud bricks in Castell, all fully paid for, state bought ages ago, and not going to use for anything else, so using them for these houses is brilliant. And we can also see, if I really wanted to, I could buy them for 2.5 coins, so yeah, that's what I've been doing. I'm actually going to get some more, because this place is going to grow considerably. We can see here, it's getting only 70 new people and 3 jobless, but it's very small. As it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, it's going to keep growing and growing at a faster and faster rate. Yeah, so that's New Hope. As I said, for now, it really is just about growing it. I'm not going to set up any jobs. My thought for what I could do with it in the future is stone mining, because actually, you can see stone is still in pretty decent demand. Like, we're getting a lot of sales of it. Well, I should say a lot of sales. A lot of it's from us. But no, 10.1 hours, 2.6 hours ago, yesterday. We're getting some sales, but still good to produce. So we can maybe have 2 or 3 stone cutters. Stone blocks, we are okay for. We've been getting some sales. I've got 3 actually, because I reduced my price to 10 coins. Because I got undercut by this guy, so I've reduced it to 10 coins, and actually we can see we're getting some sales. So I could maybe get some more stone mining here for the stone block cutters. But also, as I said, make hoes or hammers, and then just sell them for very low prices. Because if you buy them in for 2.3 coins, so if I buy them for 2.3 coins and then sell them for 3 coins, I'm going to make 0.7 per hammer. But if I've got literally nothing better to do my jobs, that's still a little bit of profit coming in. And remember, where I make the bulk of my money is on selling all the different imported goods. It really is that simple. We can see here already. Well, I know I'm massively oversupplying now, so the price is dropping, but wholesale price here was 3.1. I'm buying them in off the market. Oh, actually, look at this. What I mean, it was so volatile. Earlier when I looked at this was absolutely fine, this market. Now it's crashed again. So again, farming, that's another thing I can do. We look here, fertility isn't terrible. It's 2.5 with patches of 2 or 3. So I could maybe get 3-4 farms set up here. Yes, I've said that I want to try and avoid as much farming in the regional centre because of the agricultural levy penalty. But somewhere like this, where the population isn't going to grow that big because of how small it is, it's only a hamlet, I can get away with some farmers. And anyway, the most amount of farmers I'd have would be like 16, which produce about 20 loyalty. Could always just build a brute hut to mitigate that loyalty. So that's what I'll do. I'll get some farmers here selling excess chickpeas and lettuce. I could also get some more buffalo, but I need to have a think about that because again, Rocktown and Castell are the ones producing all the buffalo, and I think I want to keep it that way. I want to centralise my leather clothes productions just so I can manage it more easily. Yeah, so I'm very, very happy with New Hope. I'm waiting to develop New Hope further before I go ahead and enable regional administration, because this place is taking a 30% hit. If we look here, 40%, sorry. Wow, my goodness, it's crazy. So because it's 3 tiles away from the capital, it takes a 40% hit. It says here 4 tiles away, but no, it's 3 tiles away from the capital. The game's just a complete joke. So it's 3 tiles away, it takes a 40% hit. So we will need a lot of scribes here. But once I'm ready, once New Hope's built up enough, let's say it's got 1,000 people in it, I've got loads of scribes, all the housing sorted out, all my industry, I could then enable regional administration, move the capital to Rocktown. That then means that the admin penalty in Castell becomes 20%, sorry, 30% because it's 2 tiles away. Admin penalty here becomes 10%, and I can get another city next to Rocktown, which also then has 10% admin penalty, or 20% admin penalty. Game's weird, you always have to have at least 10%, because it will say you're 1 distance away from the capital. So that's that. New buildings. The only new building is this academia building. Everything else is the same. Some new text coming in. It's the Bloomery. Let's actually have a look. I thought about that. Let's actually have a look what it is. 3 shovels, 4 planks, 3 clay, 8 mud bricks. So there is actually something to do with the mud bricks then. Okay, that's useful. It says efficiency 3. We can't check how much the efficiency of the foundry log 2 is. Right, let's go to Castell and Rocktown to sort out some of these bloomeries then. So we have everything we need to make them. 1.5? What? Wait, that's actually, no, that is seriously crazy, guys. I can't actually explain how crazy this is. I've never seen a building that has 1.5 times the efficiency. Let's try this. So let's upgrade one of these buildings. Let's upgrade the bronze worker, because I do want more bronze to get more shovels. And I have 24 building on it. So let's see how long that takes. It's got 40 structure though. It might take a while to get that building in. Oh no, actually only 3 minutes. So let's have a look at what that is in a few minutes time, because if it is 1.5 times the efficiency, that is crazy. That means I could actually potentially like have one building for the copper, because one building would then produce 5 copper. If you see here, I actually produce. Oh wait, why am I producing so much more copper than I need? Oh no, that's because I just got rid of the bronze worker. But I produce 6 copper through 3 buildings, but I only need, I think, 5 copper. So I could, yeah, get rid of 3 of the buildings to just replace them with 1. Saying that, because we've actually upgraded the bronze worker, the bronze is going to produce 1.5 times more bronze, so we need 1.5 times more copper. But let's upgrade some of these in anticipation anyway. I'll upgrade those 3. I'm going to delete these 2 because I either won't need them, or I'll just upgrade them, or sorry, not upgrade them, but replace the buildings with bronze. Sorry, not bronze. I was looking at this here. This here. No, this here. Okay. I'll either won't need them, or I'll just replace them with the level 3 bloomeries. So in other news, guys, I have got some more civ points in, and I actually put a civ point into shovels because I had 2 civ points, and I was like, what do I do with them? Nothing on the market that I could buy in. Because remember, even if, let's say, I did want to compete for price on rice, so let's say with rice here, I was like, okay, even though there's a lot of competition, I would say a lot of competition, there's just not very much supply, I still want to go for it. You actually have to buy it in to unlock the consumption. So there's literally nothing I could even buy in, let alone think was a good good item to go for. I was just sitting on these 2 points, and I thought, do you know what? What am I producing a lot of at the moment? Shovels. What do I need a lot of at the moment? Shovels. It is a shame that then since getting that, everyone else has also seemed to produce a lot of shovels, but hey, you can never hurt to have too many shovels. Remember, we've got to upgrade every single one of these houses to level 3 house. Then on top of that, we'll get more people, obviously, so that's more houses needed. Then times that by 3, because Castell and New Hope need it. Then times that again to 4. Well, sorry, not 4, but it'll be from 3 to 4 times, because we'll have a new city, which will then need 300 level 3 houses. You can see that even though right now we might have a good stock of shovels, we will need more shovels. Oh man, look at that, beautiful bricks. I'm producing my own bricks here in Rocktown, but I think I need to stop. We just did not have enough clay, and if I run out of clay, yeah, I'm going to stop, because if we run out of clay, it's game over for me, and we do not need these bricks that desperately. Especially when I can place a buy order for, let's say, 200 bricks at, let's say, 7 coins. Let's see if we can get any sales. That's still 1,400 coins, but I'm swimming in cash, guys. So something else that's pretty cool is I love how every time you change your economy, you get little symbol changes. So now I finally got the last symbol, which is the little coins. How cute. But enough about cuteness. Let's get some hardcore level 3 houses in Rocktown. So I think I've fulfilled all the houses I need. I don't see any slums. So I'm just going to upgrade them. And we'll start with down here because... We'll start with up here. Because remember, these are the safest ones up here. So might as well upgrade. Not that we're going to get attacked, I doubt. But it's good to upgrade the safest ones first. What I'm actually going to do is I bought those 100 bricks in New Hope that I just showed you. But actually, we don't need them. As I just told you, I want to get the level 2 large houses in New Hope to start with. Because that's still a very, very good building. If I had 200 level 2 big houses here in New Hope, that would actually be better than what my housing situation is in my capital. So it's not a bad situation at all. If we look at, again, these players are quite far behind. If we look at certain players, we can see they haven't even got their houses level 2 yet. Most of them have, but yeah, some haven't even got level 2 houses, let alone level 2 large houses. So yeah, it's not bad having the level 2 large houses. And actually, because we've got so many mud bricks and so much stone, I actually think it's a good use of our resources. Because yeah, waiting on the bricks is just taking a very, very long time. Saying that though, I could... We are selling at 5. That was quite a while ago though, but we are selling at 5. So I think we just need to spend our money. I keep saying this in the episodes. Don't be afraid to spend money to get more growth. But then I keep getting afraid to spend money to get more growth. So hypocritical. So let's just go for it. Let's say 100 shovels at 37 coins. Actually, that's a little bit overkill because actually we're producing 11 in our capital and about 6 here once we get the bronze back in. But still, 37 coins isn't terrible. We actually wholesale them in for 30 coins, so it's not terribly far off. I'll buy 20 because we're going to be upgrading quite a few houses. So 20 at 37 will be pretty useful. What I also want to do is I want to fight these little barbarian scum down here because I want to get my 5th and final countryside for Castell. And the last of the barbarians. But what I want to do is just do a little test of the units. So we've got here 11 units. Primitive units, the most early game units you can get. But there's 11 of them. 88 military strength. Look at here, but just 5 of them has 90 military strength. And I want to see if the military strength, and I know it depends on a lot of factors, but I want to see here if my 5 men, 2 higher military strength, can beat their guys. If not, I don't really care. I've only lost 5 guys, and yes, I've lost a few hundred coins worth of equipment, the light helmets and shields and spears and padded armor, but it's for science, guys. So let's go for it. I'm going to take all of these because if there might be like a hill and they might glitch if I turn off allow climbing. So let's attack them. This is an absolute... I've honestly, in all of my time playing Ymir, never, ever, ever seen a cliff face as steep as this. I don't even know if there is a cap to how much bonus a range unit can get to shooting off a cliff. But if there isn't one, You could literally put rock throwers, and they'd probably, if you put 40 rock throwers on top of this, and the enemy were trying to climb up, you'd probably be able to take out like 200 like god spearmen. Where are they? Should be going for the side. Yeah, here they are. Remember, the side you attack from determines where you come from on the map. Got little spear picks here. They do look pretty cool actually. I do like the spear picks. Again, a staple mid-game unit, but they're pretty logistical. You need 4 different types of equipment to make them. So if you haven't planned carefully, and let's say you're missing, for example, a shield, well, boo-hoo, you can't make your spear picks, and you'd have to then go down to snouts, which is a massive downgrade. Because spear picks, while they don't do any more damage than snouts, they have much better armor, so they're more likely to deflect hits, and they have much more toughness, so they're more likely to not die from a hit. So they've got the double. So they've maneuvered around to take out the javelinman first. Okay. Might be a close battle then, I think. Again, the game doesn't give us any sort of indication how it calculates who's winning or not, but, well, I'm not sorry, not who's winning, but why we're winning. You just literally see men die, that's about it. There's no like health indicator, there's no stats to say, oh, you deflected or anything. So we just have to hope and pray, but oh, we've smashed them. And have we actually smashed them? With no loss? Yep, we've still got all 5 men. That is crazy. So even though technically, that's actually taught me something now. Technically, we only had 2 extra military strength than them. We were basically even, and they had 6 more men than us. Yet we killed all of them without a single loss. That does show you guys that even if you're very close on military strength to someone else, you might still get absolutely, like, genuinely whopped. Like, if that was a real battle, and we killed all of their men without taking a single loss, that is what I call a whooping. So, that's something to take note of. I thought we would have maybe lost 3 or 4 men from that battle, but no, not a single one. Maybe in Ymir, even if the military strength is the same, better units simply win. Maybe that's the case. Either way, guys, that is this territory unlocked for me. And you know what? Because we've got scribes now, and because also if we have a look, we can see that Castell is growing. Another 11 jobless. The reason for this? Beer. Beer is finally back, guys, and it's beautiful. I love beer. The market kept crashing and crashing and crashing. Now it seems to have resolved, and it's been resolved now for like a whole day. So that gives me a bit of hope. Because of that, I'm supplying the full 19 beer, so my people are having such better life quality. So they're getting a boost to their generation. They're also getting a boost to the next generation, because I actually upgraded about 30 houses to the level 3 houses, so we're getting a boost to growth through that. Because we're getting those extra jobs, the extra 11 jobs, I can easily put 3 of those jobs for admin to get another countryside. And what I saw there was some clay, so I could put a clay miner. It was just like a very small deposit of clay though, so I need to have a think about a clay miner there. But I could get a clay miner, just get some extra clay in, so I can make some bricks. Because bricks are desperately what we need. I want to get some cattle there, and maybe some lettuce or chickpeas grown. Yeah, maybe 1 clay, 1 cattle, 1 chickpeas, 1 lettuce, because cattle we need. Chickpeas seems to actually be like running out again. Lettuce seems to be well, lettuce is recovered again, but they're all a bit volatile, so getting some more of it wouldn't hurt. And if we're getting 2 new cities, they're going to need a lot of chickpeas and lettuce as well. There we go, so that should be the Bloomery now upgraded. So let's go back to Rocktown and see it in action. Here we go, look at it, it just looks so cool as well. Such an upgrade, because the level 2 Bloomery still has, level 2 metallurgy building still has that horrible like leather primitive look. This is the nice straw roofs. It's got the 3 chimneys. It looks really cool. And wow, 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 wow. 13 bronze from 1 building. Oh, that is insane. 225 coins insane. I don't think we can upkeep this because we don't produce anywhere near enough charcoal. Copper we can produce. Copper we have like tons of the market, absolutely tons. So copper I can produce. But tin actually no, there's 8 coins worth now on the market. The tin's recovered. So actually it's just charcoal. We can get another kiln in. Again, we're growing here in Rocktown as well by 13 jobs. We can get a kiln, there's only 2 workers. But wood. Mud is what we can use for the base, so we don't actually need to use clay. Saying that, we are actually running out of mud because we've got 19 mud coming in, which is plenty. Then Castell is also buying mud off us. But actually, it's buying it fine. And we can always pay the 1.5 coins for the mud. Because remember guys, when I'm trying to make something for my development, not for selling on for profit, for my development, I don't mind making a loss in the production chain. So for example, we're making shovels here. That's the end goal of shovels. We need bronze. Bronze needs copper. Brilliant, we get that in and we make it ourselves. Tin, I need to spend a lot more on tin than what we sell it for. We sell it for 4.5. But actually, if I buy it for 10 coins, then so be it, I need to get it in. Charcoal we then need. Charcoal I can make myself, but we need wood and clay. Or in this case, mud. But I desperately want shovels. It's what I need to get the development. So I can buy in the mud. Saying all of that though, all of that considered, all the wood costs, all the clay costs, or mud costs, tin costs, all of that, all the losses I'm making by buying stuff in. I buy in shovels for 30 coins, but actually, all of that probably makes it cost about 40 coins to make a shovel myself. I can buy them for 37 and actually get them cheaper, and then I'll have to have a worker on them. The only problem with that though, and so I still am in the right by making them myself, is because, well, look right now. There's literally not a single shovel on the market apart from these 70 coin free trader shovels. So, well, yes, that's why there is shovels on the market for 37 coins. I should be buying them up. Because actually they're cheaper than it is for me to make them myself, with all things considered. Because hidden, you think, look, I make them for 7 coins cheaper, which is literally what I've been thinking. But then when I just wrote it then, I was like, actually, all the production chain, it is actually more expensive for me to make it. But by actually doing that, I at least get a consistent supply of shovels. I'm getting, well, again, the market's a little bit skewed at the moment because I'm not properly making the bronze, but I get about 6 shovels here and about 11 in Castell. So I get 15 shovels in Patik, so I know I'm getting shovels. I know I'm getting them. Whereas on the market, relying on the market, we've seen how volatile it is. We've seen how volatile with like beer it had dropped. Clay, it's now all over the place with wood. Sometimes it's got loads of wood, sometimes it's got none. So you never know. Which is why sometimes it is just good for state goods like that. Just rely on them yourself by just making them yourself. In terms of the Bloomeries though, absolutely amazing building. That's saving me so many workers. Because I could get 1 for tin here. I think, would 1 for copper cover it? I don't think it would. I think we need 2 for copper. My worry is though, 1 for tin is just far too much because already 1 worker of tin produced more tin than was needed in the tin part of the metallurgist. So what I'm thinking now is that actually I could maybe have just 1 working, produce the tin here. No, but actually it won't produce enough for both cities. So I will actually need two tin. But I can't even sell it though because look how tin. Okay guys, what I was just saying, make a 1.5 coin loss for every tin, or sorry, when we buy tin in at 8, make a 1.5 coin loss. Actually, they're selling tin for 14 coins. We sell it for 13 coins. Yes, we're making a 1 coin loss. But I just said we're buying tin in for 6 coins here, so we make a 1.5 coin loss, and then we need multiple tin per bar. So actually, this tin here, not only do we not have to have any workers working it, not only do we then not have to buy in as much charcoal, not as much mud, we'd have to buy in the tin ore. They also get it instantly. So I'm going to buy in that 70 right now for 14 coins. I think that's a good price. I honestly do. Because actually that saves us time, saves us workers, and actually it's cheaper. Not even including all the workers saved and all the time saved, it's actually cheaper in terms of cheaper than buying in the tin ore. So what I can actually get away with then is having the 2 coppers here and just buying in tin. As we can see here, we're using up 3.2, but I've got 82 tin now in stock. So I could try and get away with, what price was that, 14? So let's say recurring order, when stocks are less than 60, because we always want a little bit of tins. Let's say stocks less than 60 by 10 in 14. And let's say we're going to make a 9 coin loss. Then think about how much loss we would have made. Yeah, because if we have a look here, 10 uses 1.5 ore. So if we're buying it in for 6 coins each, that then means that we're making 1.5 plus 0.75, so a 2.25 loss per tin bar. Then that's not even including all the charcoal loss we make, because we have to buy charcoal in, sorry, all the wood in. That makes the charcoal at a very expensive price that we're buying it all in. Oh, 1.1 isn't terrible, but it's still a 0.3 coin loss. So again, adding all the production chain up, yeah, much cheaper to buy that in at 14 coins. So do you know what? Very happy with that. We can now set this to copper. All in all, we've gone from 5 foundries to 3 foundries. So brilliant. We do need more charcoal though, because even just these 2 foundries alone, we now use up all of our 16.8 charcoal, which is crazy how much materials these buildings use up. But now that we've got this, I'll just get the last foundry in and sort that out. Then off camera, I'm gonna go and sort out Castell with the with their own Bloomery level 3s. Looking at it, I would have bricks for that. I think holding us back. Set my buy order, haven't I? Or 7 coins, yep, so that's all in place. But yeah, guys, I think I'm going to end the episode there. I've covered all the new stuff that I've got, spoken about New Hope, spoke about my plan, all of that good stuff. And yeah, I think I'm going to end the episode there. So, if you enjoyed the video, please leave it a like. If you've really enjoyed the series and you've watched this far, then please consider subscribing to the channel. And then finally, join the Discord. The link is in the description. Anyway guys, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Ta-ra.